Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Comexposed. My name is Tino Makoni and this is
Eugene, and I can see you're full of energy. You're showing that you're the guy who didn't fall sick. No bugs, nothing. I like that.
Is that what happened to you, bro?
Yeah, superhero business. Superhero business. I might have taken a shot or two from a villain, who knows? But it's good to be back. It's good to be back, and boy, have we got some news for you guys, as usual.
The world of African digital arts is always abuzz with new and exciting things, and this week is no exception. This is a story we've kind of covered in the past, but it's worthy to come back to it. The story is of little Orishas.
Yeah, so a gentleman by the name of Yamakasi, coming from Congo, Brazzaville, has released a story called Little Orishas. So it follows the story of two demigods, one named Sango, who's the god of thunder, and another named Oya, who's the goddess of wind. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to overcome these bigger gods or deities that tend to pick on them, and they go on an adventure. So there's a pretty cool story from Yamakasi, who's been drawing and illustrating for a very long time. In his past, he actually did a lot of stories for his classmates and schoolmates. And back then he wasn't doing African stuff, it was more of Western inspired stuff about Asian people and Western people. But it's good to see that he's embracing his roots and he's come up with something that is authentic and African. So check out Little Orishas.
Oddly enough, that tends to be the general journey of creatives in Africa.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got that sticky colonial past that we tend to have to get over and start creating really awesome stuff, and it's great to see this production. It's got a very childish, very bright and excited style behind it. Very charming.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see this and looking forward to seeing more of Little Orishas when it hits and lands in our palms.
On to international movie news. We're not gonna give you a big blockbuster reveal or discussion today. Today we're talking about one of the many DC animated movies that we tend to cover a lot here. We've got a tradition of covering those.
They have like one a year, right?
Yeah,
pretty much one a year.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. Strangely enough, many people would agree that the DC animated movies are way better than what we're seeing from the live action, though they're beginning to catch up. This is one of those offshoots where it's not really main canon or anything. It's
far
just,
from it,
just happening.
And we're of course talking about Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, the Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. So this is one of those straight to DVD releases. If you're wondering why you've never heard of it, DC has got a whole library of these movies in the past years. The past 5 years, they've done quite a bunch from
Justice League,
Justice League,
Flashpoint, so many great movies.
So many great ones.
Under the Red Hood.
Yeah, Batman versus Robin.
Yeah.
So this one is Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what we got this year, and it's looking pretty good as always. So do check it out.
It is based off the limited comic series of the same name, and this is not the first time that Batman and the Ninja Turtles have kind of interacted or clashed or helped each other. It's one of those running things, but each time it's a different Batman, different Turtles, and it's exciting to see this. I'm looking forward to something a little bit different, especially after the disappointment that was Batman Ninja. That one was kind of like, ugh. So maybe once it added some turtle spice to that, it's actually going to be a bit better.
Yeah, so do check it out. It's available for digital download and DVD right now.
In other news, the world of gaming continues to be replete with brand new releases and titles and info. And this week we've got a bit more that we saw of Bethesda's offering for Doom
Eternal.
Yeah, this game is looking as gruesome as every other Doom that there has been. But it's got a few new mechanics and a few new tinkerings that they've done under the hood to make it so much more interesting. Particularly this new mode, which allows you to play as one of the Doom guys versus two other players who are playing as actual demons.
I think I saw a preview of that. So this particular game, Doom Eternal, is the direct sequel to the new revival of the Doom franchise. You might have caught up with that a few years ago. And do check it out. AAA gaming at its best. Bethesda gaming never disappoints. Let's see what we're going to get out of Doom Eternal.
Yeah, we're actually getting a lot of surprises from the world of AAA gaming especially from that this announcement that was last year. Was it last year? Of Stadia from Google.
Oh yeah.
They've actually got a pretty decent lineup of games for their
Streaming service.
thing.
Yeah.
And in related news, it's like Sony and Microsoft have actually teamed up to try and compete against Stadia with their own kind of streaming equivalents.
Yeah, so this team up is one of those, the enemy of your enemy is
My enemy.
yeah, and a friend of my enemy. Well, however, anyway, so you have Sony and Xbox coming together. And not necessarily aligning or sharing titles, but this time they're sharing technology. Streaming technology and servers are what we're talking about. So in the wake of a new competitor who might actually destroy consoles or the prevalence of consoles as we know them, these two console giants have come together and said, you know what, let's hold hands as we as we combat this new foe that's coming in the form of Google and their Stadia.
It will be something because both PS and Xbox are releasing new next-gen systems. They're not even really, I don't know, they just call them next-gen.
Yeah.
And they're so beefed up, so much more powerful. These things are going to be capable of running 8K,
60 frames.
60 frames, not yet maxing out there, but yes, definitely. And this against Stadia, which will have no consoles or anything. So we're looking forward to see who wins this battle. It should be very, very interesting.
Yeah. In other news, and we're talking about series this time and not necessarily comic books, Amazon Prime has released its latest trailer for an upcoming superhero series.
This thing is looking absolutely fantastic. These last few months we've been treated to so much superhero news. We've got Watchmen happening, and unfortunately Swamp Thing was cancelled, not because it was bad, actually because it was way too good. And now we've got this announcement of The Boys from Amazon, and it looks like it should dethrone Umbrella Academy as this season's best TV show from a online provider.
Streaming service, that's right. So, The Boys, if you've never heard of it, it's not one of the retros or one of the classics from comic book and graphic novel, fandom. The Boys is a graphic novel that came out in 2006 and only ran up until 2012. Not to say that it wasn't popular. It was really, really popular and successful, hence Amazon picking it up and getting the license to create the actual series, which we're checking out with actors such as Carl Urban and Laz Alonso and many others who make up this weird and wacky cast of characters, including Billy the Butcher, played by Carl Urban himself.
These guys are bringing their A game from the looks of the trailer, and it looks like it's going to be such an exciting, fun-filled, gory experience.
Yeah, be warned, it is a very, very R-rated, and it's got a lot of gore and violence. But all the same, it's looking really promising and might breathe a whole new breath of fresh air into comic book series or comic book related or inspired material. So do check out The Boys on Amazon Prime.
If you want to catch up on all other things awesome and fantastic in the world of digital arts, you can catch us on our website, comexposed.com. You can also check out our Facebook pages, the page and the group, Comexposed once again. You can see us on Instagram, Comic-Con Zim. You can also see us on Twitter as Comexposed. Follow me, ink_glare or
Eugene_Ramirez, and that's on Twitter and Instagram.
Until later. Catch you on the flip side.
Believe in yourself. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with a very special announcement for you guys. We're talking about the events that we've got lined up for the rest of the year. I wanted to tell you guys something really exciting, which a lot of you have been asking us for. And that is, of course, our very first Comexposed talk this June. Tino Makoni, yes, by popular demand, is going to be giving his very first talk ever about his journey from Gundog till he helped co-found Comexposed. So all the secrets about how he made the comics, how he started the organizations, how he started his business, and goodness knows what else. So if you want to check it out, make sure you show up at Alliance Francaise on the 27th of June between 6 and 8. He'll be giving his talk. There'll be a few guest speakers here and there just before he gets on stage. Do check it out. It's gonna be awesome and absolutely free. That's right, the admission is gonna be free. So put this one down in your diary. Check out the posters probably going around on groups, and support Comexposed some more as we roll these talks out. Until then.